After firmly locking its talons around a crow, this hawk could think of nothing but to make it its next meal. The crow, however, refused to give up without a fight. It squawked loudly, flapping its wings violently, and twisted its body in a desperate attempt to escape. The hawk continued delivering brutal strikes with its talons, though, leaving deep wounds on the crow's body. The air was thick with the crow's agonized cries and the hawk's vicious shrieks, creating a very intense scene. Despite its injuries, the crow's survival instincts kept it fighting, clawing at any opportunity to break free, but that only made it suffer more. As the clip cut off, the final outcome remained unknown, but it was impossible for the crow to survive after the hawk had caused so much damage, even if the attack had ended right there. This clip shows a young peregrine falcon going after a crow. It was a pretty intense scene. The falcon had the crow completely pinned down. Then things got weird. Whoever was filming got too close to the birds, and the falcon, probably startled, took off. It lost its meal, which was a shame, but hey, that's nature, right? The falcon was a fierce hunter though. It totally had the upper hand until human intervention messed things up. It was impressive to watch it work, even if it didn't get the tasty crow in the end. The whole thing was a bit of a wild ride, a close call for both birds, and certainly a memorable experience for whoever filmed it. Despite the interrupted hunt, the falcon's skill was undeniable. This hawk meant business from the start, and it wasn't going to compromise or stop until it secured its meal. The fight wasn't over in an instant, but the outcome was clear from the very first moment. The hawk struck with precision, pinning the crow down and leaving it no room to breathe. Despite the crow's frantic flapping and desperate attempts to fight back, it was simply outmatched. The hawk maintained a firm grip, delivering blow after blow with its sharp beak and talons. By the end of the struggle, the dust had settled, and the hawk stood victorious. It had not only proven its superiority, but it also secured its meal, leaving no doubt about its place as one of nature's most lethal predators. One merciless hawk turned its aggression on an unfortunate crow in this brutal encounter. The hawk wasted no time pinning its victim to the ground. Its sharp talons clamped tightly around the crow's fragile body and neck. Each strike of its beak was calculated and relentless, leaving the crow no room to maneuver. The crow flapped its wings desperately, clawing at any chance of freedom, but the hawk's grip was too powerful to break. With each passing second, the crow's struggle grew weaker as the hawk maintained complete control. It was a chilling display of just how ruthless these avian beasts can be. Once they catch their targets in their grip, they have no room for compassion, and their brutal nature completely takes over them. This wild aerial dogfight had to end, and there's only one way that I can see it ending. With an army of crows watching, this hawk descended upon a crow and pinned it down, paralyzing the unfortunate bird while its friends watched. The numerical advantage of the crows didn't help them one bit, as they were all too scared to face the vicious hawk. And even when some of the birds tried to intervene, it was all half-hearted attempts, and they were visibly terrified. On the other hand, the hawk stood its ground, ready to face any crow that might have gotten too bold. The poor crow was desperately calling for its friends to rescue it, but it soon realized that help wasn't coming. The crow didn't stand a chance against the hawk's superior fighting skills, and by the end of it, the hawk had its meal secured and its victory was complete.